Very wrong.
Okay, yeah, that's slightly a mess.
Move.
Let's adjust that camera. Hey, Bolvin, I can see you. Don't you look pretty?
See that?
Don't you look pretty, Bolvin? Look at the beautiful Bolvin.
Oh, now you made me move that.
Well, I'm sorry. Easily rectified.
Yeah, you know how Castlevania games typically take place in like the 1500s, 1700s?
Yes.
This one takes place in 2035.
What?
Yeah, this is the one of the few Castlevanias where they go to the future.
I did not know that was a thing. Hey, Reese.
Hey, Reese.
Yeah, I didn't know that they did. Oh, wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's Game Boy Advance games.
This is a Game Boy Advance game?
Yeah.
Oh.
On the episode, the last of the Summer Wine, I'm going to be sharing very...
Special indeed.
Yeah, because we're celebrating Glory Hammer's album released tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow? I didn't know they were coming up with a new one.
Tomorrow's Glory Hammer's album, Return of the Kingdom of Fight, so we're going to be celebrating...
this with a special topic, but that's not all. And Reese said, this is the game where Dracula puts his fortune into cryptocurrency. Yeah, Castlevania is set in 2035, where the villain is global warming. You see, I had banned Calvin from playing Castlevania.
No, you banned me from playing classic Castlevania. This is Metroidvania Castlevania.
I had banned Calvin from playing Castlevania after the terrible stream we had last week, a banning which he has ignored, so for the first time ever we're going to have two topics. So today, every 5 minutes I'll be sharing some fun facts about Scotland, and every time Calvin dies, I'll be sharing some fun facts about him.
Me?
Yes, it would seem so. The villain is the Tory party was somehow still in power in 2035. Please, okay. Reese, don't even...
The year is 2035, Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around in anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name, Soma Cruz, and I am a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. I have lived near the Hakuba Shrine, ancient shrine with strong ties to Japanese mythology. Mina Hakuba, the only daughter of the shrine's caretaker, is both my classmate and my childhood friend. I started making my way to the shrine for the solar eclipse with Mina, but for some strange reason, the stairway leading up to the shrine fell longer than usual and some way structured. Stop reading so fast!
When I finally managed to get through to the shrine and my something began to
pitch black holding of the chaotic darkness tethered, tying the... Stop putting it white writing on a white background! Basically something weird going. This is also the first Castlevania to take place in Japan. The rest of them take place in Europe.
Huh.
I mean, some of the future ones take place in Japan.
Tom Cruise is... not that Cruise, Reese.
Spelt wrong. Hey, look, he's coming too.
Where am I?
Can I take Soma since I'm the main?
I thought you just did the gun. You did the gun.
You take the gun.
I'll do the main one.
What's happening?
I'm Soma.
No, I take
dibs on Soma. Dibs on Soma.
I dibs on Soma.
You always do the main character.
I'm doing the main character.
Okay, so you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap?
Oh, fuck's sake. What the heck are you? Who the heck are you?
It's okay, Soma. His name is Genya Arigato. Skip the introductions. I have a few questions and I need answers now.
Can you give him some dignified sort of voice?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Why have you come here?
Well, what? Well, Mina and I... Hang on, where are we?
As if we didn't already know that, Elias.
We're
in Dracula's castle.
Dracula's castle? Are you telling me we are in Europe?
No, we're inside the solar eclipse.
Makes total sense. See, I was imagining having that voice of an Alan Rickman type voice, like no.
I don't know anything about this character.
Inside the... Oh, you're insane! Do you think I'm a fool?
Soma, listen to him! He's telling you the truth!
What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation!
Well, it's like this. Huh? An enemy!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just marvellous. Damn, protect the girl!
See, again, I imagine that's a shout out hedgehog.
Read that top line.
Yeah! Get back to where you came from!
Elliot, you have to soundbite that.
Right, so, this is the big thing of this game. You absorb your ability from enemies.
Okay.
So if you kill a certain number of... So I've just got the throwing spear strings from killing the winged skeleton there.
Cool.
What the fuck was that thing?
So, it has awakened.
What? What has?
The spirit of the creature you killed has just entered your body.
Giggity.
In a non-sexual way. You have the power to absorb the abilities of the monsters you kill.
Like, why would I have that power?
You have gained the power, now you must go to the Master's chamber.
Makes total sense. For what reason?
Do you not wish to return with your friend to your own world?
Of course I want to go back.
Go to the Master's chambers. Then you will understand everything.
But I can't just leave Mina like this.
No need to worry about her. I'll put up a protective barrier. But death will almost certainly find those who stay here too long.
See, again, I imagine being like Alan Rickman or Shadow the Hedgehog with that design.
What do you mean? That's what they sound like. Elliot, I refuse to. This is my day job, and Cal's.
Yes, only you can save her from a painful death.
I'm so looking forward to FF9 remake now. What will you do?
I too have things I must do within the castle walls. Go, set forth! Both your own life and hers are at stake! Stake! Go, set forth! Both you and her lives are at stake!
Right, so again, the whole point of this one is you absorb new abilities from defeating enemies. The good news is, because this is an emulator,
yes,
it actually tracks the enemies you're killing, so you know which the GBA didn't have. It tracks them a little bit better.
So it's an emulator. We're not about to be sued by Nintendo, are we?
No, this is an official emulator, and it's Konami.
I'm jonking. So I've got
Wait,
facts.
why do I not have that ability anymore?
Oh,
I need to kill a boss for that. I forgot.
I've got a fact to read here.
That doesn't count.
No, Elliot said every 5 minutes. Scotland fact number 1. Scotland is one of the Celtic nations. Starting off our list of fun Scotland facts is this one. Alongside Ireland, the whole island, Wales, Cornwall and Brittany in France, Scotland is one of the nations that that makes up the cultural region of the Celts. These ancient people are united by similar traditions, genetic makeup and folklore.
Right, so I can't get there right now. That's the whole point of the Metroidvania is you can't necessarily get to a location you want to get to, so you sometimes have to come back with a new ability.
I thought makeup was created by cosmetics industry. I didn't know it was genetic.
Hang on, I think I'm doing this wrong. Let me check the map again. Let's go back. I think there's a save room over there. I can save at any time because it's an emulator.
Oh, handy.
So we have never. But you want to find save rooms because they refill your health and MP. Oh, I got the Gravekeeper. Backdash by pressing L.
Nice.
Oh, I got the Merman ability. Fires a water pistol.
I would lose track of these so quickly.
Let me try that one out. So I got to go to Soul Set. Here we are, Merman.
Reese's Elliot qualified actually saying, I said Castlevania, not just the classics. Reese said, Soma Cruz is Tom Cruise's illegitimate Japanese son.
Yeah, we know, we got that one.
I didn't read that. And yes, also Elliot said, don't quit our day jobs. Yep, unluckily for you, Elliot, and for many other people on the internet, these are our day jobs.
But the Merman's ability is excellent. I wonder why I didn't get it in my last playthrough.
I should also probably mention I'm also sending Calvin facts if I get bored as well. Right, okay. So that was added in as a qualifying
Hang on,
factor.
no, you can't change the rules mid-game.
You never agreed to the rules in the first place, so actually I think he has full control of them.
Oh shit, I wandered into a boss room.
I think you'll live. Creaking Skull. I don't like the damage notifier.
Fuck.
That wouldn't have been there in the Game Boy, would it?
Which one? 12 and all that business?
No, the stuff on...
Yeah, no, that's part of the collection.
Okay. I spent an hour on these, I'm sharing them, says Elliot.
I do not approve... Hang on a second, I'm going to rewind.
Oh, and the first boss! You cop-out! Oh my god.
Because that was a dumb move of me, I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, that's your fault. You rewound and you still died! Cal, do this like a proper playthrough. No,
but we'll be back to the beginning if I don't.
No save scumming.
I will save scum.
No save scumming! You're forcing us to watch you play Castlevania again after the last playthrough.
Yeah, difference is this is a different kind of Castlevania
Difference
game.
is you're allowed to rewind it because you've effectively got cheats enabled.
Save new. So that.
Yeah, in fact, Elliot being able to give us facts every time he's bored is actually vindicated totally now, because you're basically not going to die.
No, I've allowed him to count that as a death.
Allowing him. Will Cal even clear the first stage of the game? We'll find out.
I've cleared the first. There's no stages. It's one continuous map.
Scotland fact number 2. Not only are the Scottish Highlands incredibly beautiful, it's also where you'll find Ben Nevis, which towers 4,411 feet above sea level. It's relatively easy to climb for a mountain, since it's only a wee one. So around 100,000 people do just that every year. We think it's one of the best hikes in Scotland.
What's that? Flying armour. Send speeds and slows you down, jump increases, distance increases.
Calvin fact number 1. Despite what Calvin says and believes, he's never actually had a girlfriend. All his relationships have either been imaginary or just Ren wearing a different shade of lip gloss and doing a bad Scottish accent.
Fuck you, I have had relationships.
With me.
Please, I've got taste. No offense.
You wish you had taste.
No offense to Claire.
No, she knows. I haven't even got around to fucking tagging people. Give me a minute.
It's alright, I won't die in the next bit.
You'll see to that.
Like, there's clearly something up there. I can't get to that part of the map because there's clearly something blocking it.
I see how this is very similar to, what was that other one that we played with the little girl? You know, the one with where you have like a ghost stand.
Oh, oh yes,
What the fuck is it called? What's that game called? I'm making more of these as we speak, you have been more.
Blue Crow. Oh yeah, that one's alright, that one actually. It's good for close combat.
I wouldn't have thought of a crow as being good at close combat.
Right,
on,
now...
what's the game called?
Oh, it's, oh god, we
Not
did...
Bloodstained.
No, that's the one I'm probably going to do after this.
Oh god, more Castlevania.
It's not Castlevania, it's...
Not Metroidvania.
This is one of my favourite...
Oh, big diff!
I love that genre. I've never done we only have done one Metroidvania on this channel.
Yeah, but we'll be doing back-to-back.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm probably not going to.
Okay.
I will do it at some point, but...
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
The other thing is, interestingly, with Bloodstain, when they were doing the Kickstarter thing, they said, we'll do this game, but we'll make another one if you give us a certain amount, and we'll make you a sort of like a classic Castlevania style game. No, I've only done this and the one we keep forget. I know I've done it.
Don't, Cal, just play the game,
No, you've made me...
Mega Man?
No, it's not Mega Man, it's something about, like, Blood Rain or something like that, because it was to do with Leveled Up.
Oh, that game,
I nominated it for Game of the Year in 2021.
Didn't I swear that you played...
we beat it on the channel.
Yeah. I swear that you played Bloodstained on here, or some of it.
Yeah.
Ender Lilies, that's it.
Ender Lilies.
And yeah, you have played a bit of Hollow Knight. One of the many incomplete games.
I'd love to go back and do Hollow Knight, actually. That would be one I would love to go back and do. But again, that's another Metroidvania.
Yeah. Why didn't we finish that?
I think it's because I was dying so... it was because there was a game release.
Ah, okay.
The one I wouldn't go back to is Persona 5 Strikers, just because until I get a capture card, because otherwise there's no way for me to record the last bit of it on the tech we have at the minute, because PlayStation Atlas blocks the last bit of the game.
That's lame.
It's like, it's gonna get on the internet eventually. Why? Are you staying up? I'm probably gonna stay up till midnight trying to play a bit of Street Fighter before bed.
Oh yeah, it's released at midnight, isn't it? I need to actually buy it tonight. Oh, I was hoping to pre-order...
Who do you think you're going to main, do you reckon, or are you going to just take it from here?
As you know, I will be maining Chun-Li. Initially...
See, I can't get that now, but...
Later on.
Later on I should be able to come back.
Initially I will be maining Chun-Li. I'll probably branch out into other characters.
I'm either going to main... the characters I tend to do quite well... Dalsim is a character I tend to do very well with.
Because you can spam.
Yes, I can.
Yes, and even easier now that you have the
auto command, auto combo. I'm also
I will probably start playing Cammy because I've learned that she has a classic costume and
Thank you very much, Capcom.
Hamana, awooga.
There's a thing when Brental Floss did his what's it called? The Ken's theme with lyrics. He said, "I'd gladly let Cammy win just to see that, but dum ba dum."
Scotland fact number 3. It used to. Not a lot of people live in the Highlands. It used to have a much bigger population, but in the 18th and 19th centuries, many Highland Scots moved abroad to Britain's new colonies in Canada, Australia and New Zealand, as well as to newly industrialised cities down south. Did you know, actually, the fuck's it called? There's basically a lot of places in the South Island of New Zealand that are named after, or that have Scottish names, basically. I can't remember.
Was there was there like a Scottish influx there?
Yes, I think there was a large one. Yeah.
Because it's like in that those towns in like Chile where. So again, the hearts and once like the traditional Castlevania, the hearts are not your HP, they're for your MP.
Is it just me, or does this game feel a bit Iron Brew Island? Yeah. Does this game feel a little bit easier so far than most?
Well, no. Well, one, it's on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
So actually, they should probably try and make it harder so you can use it on more cartridges, because obviously you're quite limited on what you can put in a Game Boy Advance cartridge. But no, I don't think it's easier, especially considering I've actually done a bit of this on the Switch.
Okay.
And when you get to the fight against Death, that's particularly hard. I did have to save scum that one quite a bit in order to beat it. I went back and did it proper though.
Yeah.
But it is a very difficult fight. But for our sanity, I probably will save scum it this time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm sure more will be revealed regarding this, but I find it very strange that a random exchange student is just able to handle the sword this well.
By the way, he gets a spirit fight in the spirit fight of him in Smash Brothers. And he's one of those ones that you can power it up and transform him. And if you get the transformation, it's a major spoiler for this game.
Oh, so really?
Oh, I can't remember if it's this game or a future one, because he does return as a protagonist in one of the DS games.
When did this game come out?
Oh, God, it came out, it says on the main menu as well. So yeah, when I beat that boss, I got the glide.
So early 2000s, probably. Somehow this game still looks significantly better than Gollum. I say somehow.
You say that like it's... Do you know what? It's so fucked up. BBC News was reporting on how bad that game's turned out.
In other news, in positive representations of Tolkien's work, the Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering set looks fucking sick.
Oh yeah, it really does.
It looks incredible. I'm going to be so skint this month. First of all, Claire and I are going on an IKEA trip this weekend. Well done. And just in time for a Calvin fact.
Hang on.
Calvin is the one person who was ever had an FBI agent resign from his job from browsing his search history. The man, David Brandt, has been seen quoted saying, I've never seen such horror and depravity in all my life. And I was the agent who took a look at Christian's search history.
Don't bring that up. Don't put me in space with that disgusting individual.
Indeed.
Did you actually look up what he's done?
I know. I've heard a lot.
You don't want to know?
I've heard a lot.
What does a zombie soldier ability do? So throw grenades. Let's try that one out. That's rubbish. Well, that ability's rubbish.
Doesn't do much damage. Yeah, the Aragorn's art does look fantastic.
I'm going to swap back to the Merman ability. That one's quite good.
Have you heard what they're doing with the One Ring?
They're doing that whole tempted by the ring mechanic.
Do you know what they're doing with the collector booster, specifically with the One Ring?
No.
Have you seen how they have serialized cards? They'll have like...
Oh, I know those ones.
They'll have a little box on them that says, you know, a number out of like 500 or something like that. And that means there's only 500 of those cards in existence.
I'm going to have to use it.
Yeah,
I get healing items this time.
There is... they are releasing a 1-of-1 foil One Ring card. Only one in existence.
Precious!
I was looking at how much you can get a collector booster box for. I was hoping to pre-order one from Geek
By the way, I
Retreat.
can moonwalk.
Very nice. I was hoping to order one from Geek Retreat. Guess how much? A booster
£2
box.
grand?
No, okay, not that much.
Oh no, the booster boxes. Oh, they're about 30 quid, surely.
Collector booster box. 12 boosters this is.
So 12 boosters. I reckon they're going to charge about 15, 20 quid a booster pack. So I'm going to say that for 112 quid.
440.
You can't justify that.
They do. That's the RRP. Another fact. Glasgow used to be one of the largest cities in the world. A former centre of shipbuilding and industry, Glasgow is...
Shipbuilding?
Yes. Where you're from then, Cal?
Fuck off. My family is from Glasgow, so you can fuck off with that one.
There you go. Glasgow is Scotland's second largest city, and it's easy to see why if you know the history. At its peak in the late 19th century, Glasgow boomed, developing so quickly that it could barely keep up with housing and welfare. In fact, it still can't. Did you know actually Manchester was the first city in the world to industrialise? Your silence says no.
I didn't know that one, no.
Elliot said, we've also got another Gollum card. Anyone say new commander? I think there's 2 Gollum cards total. There might be more. We haven't seen the full spoiler yet. But some of the set looks amazing.
How the fuck am I going to get that?
In fact, Gollum's most recently spoiled card, oh nice, that's cool, has a mechanic where you ask your opponent a riddle. So what it does is...
I don't know any riddles.
No, it's not literally a riddle.
Oh, right.
So, you know in The Hobbit, the...
the riddle chat.
Yeah.
If Baggins loses...
Yeah. The interaction between him and Bilbo, at the end of it he says, what's it got in its pockets is, right? Mm-hmm. When Gollum attacks, you look at the top, what is it? I think it's like you can look at the top X cards of your library, choose one of them to put at the top. You then ask your opponent to choose land or non-land, and if they guess wrong, you draw that card, and he can't be blocked. If they guess right, I think he is removed as an attacker. So either you draw a card and deal 2 damage to your opponent, it can't be blocked.
I got 500 quid.
You got what? 500 quid?
Yeah, from that room.
Oh, right. I've seen 2 so far. The more recent one's probably the one I'm picking as a commander. Yeah, I'm with you, Elliot. It looks a lot of fun. Elliot also said, I hate to admit it, but Cal's impression of Gollum is slightly better than this game's impression of him.
Than the Gollum's.
Than the game's impression. Right. Sorry, I misunderstood that.
Who the fuck did they get to play Gollum if my impression's good?
No idea. But yeah, I am very, very hyped for the Lord of the Rings set.
Well, again, you were. I thought this was going to be how you'd be way sooner.
Say again.
I thought you were going to be this hyped way sooner.
I was waiting to see what they would do with it. Is that you? Oh, well, I mean, you're talking to.
Oh, hello there. Hello, you're human, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I be?
Relax, my name's Graham. Just to say, I'm a missionary.
I don't trust this.
Well, I can't do a Graham Norton impression, so I'm doing this one.
Yeah, please don't do Graham Norton.
Oh, I'm Soma Cruz. You weren't here in this shrine before, were you, boy? How did you get here?
Why are you doing Pegasus?
I'm not sure I was. He kind of was that look. I went through the shrine, great, and the broom was here. I see. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, I don't mind. Is it true that this is Dracula's castle? It most certainly is. But isn't Dracula's castle in Europe somewhere? The theory, yes. But his true castle exists somewhere else. His true castle? Yes, it is a well-known fact in the underworld. Do you believe in vampires?
You're in one.
Oh, good one. Oh no, I thought the story of Dracula was made up, actually. No, it's all true. It was leaked to the outside world via Netflix. Usually the church handles these things with the utmost security.
Secrecy,
I know what I said.
that's right.
Over the course of time, Dracula has resurrected many times. We built a franchise out of it. Great. When the people lost faith and craved chaos and destruction. So, are you trying to tell me now that Dracula has been resurrected? No, Dracula persisted in the perished in 1999 in a game in events that were never put into any of the games. You know of the prophecy of 1999, don't you? Nostradamus' great prophecy.
Is it about Y2K?
No, it's Nostradamus again with, which is what kind of Y2K was built off of.
What?
Yeah, the Y2K was kind of built off this idea that Nostradamus predicted 1999 would be the end of the world.
Nostradamus predicted that.
Yeah, he didn't get many things right.
Indeed.
He got right. The things he got right was he made a very good jam, and that's true. And he made a really good. It was a great inspiration for a Judas Priest album.
Marvelous.
That's right. Dracula was resurrected exactly as he persisted, but vampire hunters destroyed him completely. They ended his regenerate cycle by sealing his castle, the symbol of his demonic power, inside the darkness of an eclipse. So the eclipse is where we are now. Yes, but still more. There's more to my story. Oh, there's more. In the year 2035, a new master will come to the castle, and he will inherit all of Dracula's powers.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
But that's... Yes, the time is now. I better get going. That is all then. Okay, thank you. Farewell and be careful. You too. I will show up at a convenient location.
So, Calvin fact number 3. Calvin once tried to rob a CEX's entire supply of amiibos by threatening them with a knockoff Nerf gun.
I did not.
And wearing nothing but Heinz baked beans sauce. The attempt did not succeed.
Oh, don't be disgusting. I'm not going anywhere near Heinz baked beans.
Scotland fact number 5. A Scottish fellow invented the steam engine. I bet this is one of the Scotland facts that you didn't know. The thing that properly kick-started the Industrial Revolution, and arguably the whole industrialised modern world as we know it, was the rotary steam engine. Like all good geniuses, he built upon an already good idea and came with ways to make the boring old steam engine do cooler stuff. His name? James Watt. He also gave his name to a unit of energy and is credited with coming up with the measurement of horsepower.
Yeah, well, the thing about most of British inventions come out of Scotland, including the United States Navy.
How so?
I can't remember exactly, but it is the US Navy was invented by a Scotsman.
Oh. That would make sense, I guess. Probably before it was gained independence, maybe?
No, I think it was after they gained independence. I keep forgetting the circle is the attack button here because they try to map the control like a Game Boy Advance. Remember Game Boy Advance, the buttons were like there.
Yeah.
So they're trying to replicate that.
That's fun.
Again, with those things, attack from below because chances are you're going to knock the axe out of place, and even if you don't, you're not going to get hit by the axe.
I do love the sprite work in this.
Yeah.
No, Calvin does not like
No, I hate baked beans. I hate them with a passion.
Why?
Disgusting
They're
things.
lovely. I love baked beans.
Shit. Cocked up there.
I'm a big fan of baked beans. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy goobers, yeah.
I hate you for liking that film.
It's good.
I don't like SpongeBob.
Also, fun news, Claire got her ADHD diagnosis today.
Oh, cool.
She's got combined type.
I'm not sure you had the right to confidentially disclose that.
She is fine with anyone knowing. We've had this conversation.
Yeah, but you just let the internet know.
Who's going to watch?
But yeah, a lot of people watch after the fact, actually, now, again.
There you go. Well...
No, sorry. My dislike of baked beans should not be a prerequisite to...
I totally disagree. Yeah, see, even Reese agrees. You're in the minority here, Cal. Baked beans are amazing. Time to depose Cal as CEO. We've tried many times.
I keep telling you have to buy tons of shares in the company.
Just for that, you're getting another Calvin fact.
I am not getting another Calvin fact for that.
Calvin fact. Calvin later tried to rob CEX again by pretending to be someone from pest control. He was very convincing until he panicked and asked what pest he was getting rid of and said giraffe. He was kicked out and given a lifetime ban.
I find I was in there today, so you can hardly talk about that.
Yeah, this happened today.
I did not... I've got every single amiibo figurine apart from the Skylanders.
Yeah, this one wasn't to go and get figurines.
Why would I want...
Oh yeah, what is Skylanders? Someone mentioned it to me.
It's another one of those toys...
What the fuck? That was abrupt.
There's a Toys to Life brand. The idea was you got... it was kind of like Amiibos before Amiibos came out. The idea was the toy had these chips in the base, and you had this little pad, you could scan them, and you could take them around to your friend's house and scan them there.
It's quite a novel idea to give them chips. I wonder if they had like curry sauce or gravy.
Anyway, there was eventually designed to relaunch Spyro's the Spyro series, but then it sort of evolved into its own thing. Eventually, Crash and Neo Cortex got figurines.
Scotland fact number 6. There are 790 islands that are part of the Scottish land. There are 4 main groups: the Inner Hebrides, the Outer Hebrides, Shetland, and Orkney. The Isle of Skye, for example, is known, like many of the Scottish islands, for its outstanding natural beauty.
I've not been there actually. No, I've been to the Shetlands. I've not been to Skye.
You've flown before. You watched that arc in One Piece. Come on, give me something.
No,
come on, that was good. Cal, try not walking into the enemy that has 4 arms and swords, please.
You got me. This is going better than last week.
Yes. Bone Pillar. They've chosen to add a weird selection of enemies back from older games. I remember that 2-headed bone pillar.
Yeah,
but
from Wonder of Blood. Yeah, it was in that one.
But I haven't seen any other kind of repeated ones.
I think I've explored this room to its max. So let's.
Yes, because you can easily cheat now.
Hang on, I've only used it a couple of times this entire stream.
Yes, exactly. You've cheated.
It's not a cheat. It's a feature.
Was the original game designed with that feature, Cal?
No, but I will say the one thing, I wouldn't mind if they removed the rewind. I'll give you that, but I do like the fact they've added the.
If you wouldn't mind if they were to remove it, then why don't you just not use it from now on?
Because I want to get on with this fucking thing.
Indeed.
But the point is, I wouldn't mind if they removed it, but I would mind if they removed the save state feature. You know, where you can save it at any point.
Yeah.
Because that's a quality of life feature that I really like having.
Because this game has a feature. Yes, exactly, a feature from Mega Man 11.
What's the feature from?
When you're able to.
Yeah, slow down time.
Yeah, fuck with time.
Yeah, but the thing is, actually, one thing that did get announced this week, Red, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart going to PC.
Oh, interesting.
And it's oh shit, this boss fight.
Oh, Manticore. That's cool.
The ones they gave you a save point when they did.
Yeah. What is that random skull dipping about the place?
It's to stop you using the platforms to get ahead of him. Oh shit. Fuck.
Poison Baldwin.
Shit.
Quick, use an antidote.
I haven't got one, I don't think.
I'm joking. I meant more.
No, I haven't got one of those. I should have picked one up
Use
on
a
the way.
health popper.
See, I'm struggling to get above him to...
Well, you don't need to necessarily. You were fine where you were, to be honest.
Well, that worked.
The poison doesn't seem to deplete your health much over time.
Fuck's sake.
Right, so he's going to attack you. Right, just watch his tells. Yeah, that's it.
I'm using my best weapon as well.
You can kind of jump. Oh my god.
Give me a minute.
Right, just watch his tells. So his tail shakes, that means he's about to strike, jump, and also jump when he does a fireball.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Keep forgetting.
Or just jump.
I don't like jumping.
What are you on about? You love jumping. Right, get ready to jump. There you go. Okay, there's 2 fireballs. He has not done that before, in fairness. Reese, how dare you post that in the chat?
What has he posted?
You'll see later. Calvin fact number 5. Only 2 days later, Calvin decided to give it one more time and attempt and came up with a devious plan. When I say plan...
I do not say deep...
Well, I say plan. In truth, he just ran all over the shop, throwing around bowls of spaghetti bolognese while screaming, "Ain't no rest for the wicked" by Cage the Elephant. The company didn't press charges, mostly out of pity. Elliot said, "Oh, I've been meaning to mention, Ren, there's a game that was announced at PlayStation Showcase called Phantom Blade Zero that you might actually be interested in."
Yeah, you will really like Phantom Blade Zero.
What's it look like?
It kind of looks like Devil May Cry meets Bloodborne.
Oh, fun. I'll be up for that.
For fuck's sake. Because I haven't got any more potions. I don't want to go back to the start of this fight.
Keep going back a little bit further. Because you keep landing in the fireball. Yep, you're fine.
For fuck's sake. I'm not dying because of that.
Right. There you go, fucking hell. I don't know how many rewinds that was, but that was a lot.
3 rewinds.
It was more, definitely more than 3 and 4. For Scotland fact number 7. The Orkney Islands weren't Scottish until the 15th century. Norsemen from Norway colonised Orkney in the 8th century. Then they just decided to outright invade and annex Orkney in 875 AD. Cue hundreds of years of Viking rule until it was used as a dowry by Danish King Christian I for his daughter's hand in marriage to James III of Scotland. That's interesting. I did not know that.
I got a new weapon.
Nice.
It's rubbish. Well, it attacks well, but it's very slow.
Yeah. So it's a bit closer to an actual Castlevania weapon. I should send another Calvin fact, but I'm gonna wait to let you catch up. I think I'm up to date with them. I'll catch my breath. Reese suggested that the notification window on the right of the screen was affecting your ability to see the enemy. He looks like a Resident Evil monster. Speaking of Resident Evil, is there any information on Ada Wong's DLC?
No, the last thing they talked about was they showed up with what the VR mode is going to look like. See, against these enemies, that weapon's not great.
Yeah, you won't just shoot them from range. Oh, I see, that uses your stamina.
Well, no, it's the MP, yeah.
Okay.
So I've only got so much of that to use, but you get them back through the hearts.
Yeah. Does it restore gradually over time as well? Yeah, it does slightly. Oh, wait. Oh, you were gliding there. Yeah, it does gradually restore. I think.
Well, I'm definitely not reaching that.
He looks most like... who's that Forge Master from Castlevania?
Oh, please let me get this ability. Their ability is amazing.
Who's the Forge Master from the Castlevania games? Netflix show.
Oh, I know you're on about, yeah.
The one who was who betrayed that vampiress.
I know what you mean. He does look a bit like Hector, but...
Hector, that's it. I love how their attack is to hit you with the broom.
Either that'll send a cat your way.
Speaking of brooms, I actually saw a person wearing a Fantasia t-shirt today. That was weird.
Bum bum ba ba dun 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 dun.
Also, Claire hasn't seen Fantasia. The original one, not the remake.
There's no remake.
Or sequel, whatever it is.
Yeah. I don't know, that's possible. Well, you've got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Which is great, because they're putting some good anime on there now.
What else is on there?
Summertime Rendering, Heavenly Delusion... Well, Heavenly Delusion's from this season.
Wait, is it Heavenly Yes, no, it's Hell's Paradise is the other one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm still obsessed
with Both of them sound like metal bands.
Or fanfic creations.
Yeah, then Sora used the Hell's Paradise! And created an evil doppelganger.
Great, very edgy, congrats.
I love the name of those enemies, the Evil Butcher.
That's a cool metal band name.
There's all UB Destruction already have a song called The Mad Butcher.
Yeah.
And they then made a sequel song called The Butcher Strikes Back.
Ah. Make sure you're hitting those jars. Go back. Oh, I thought you could hit them. Oh, never mind.
No, they make it very clear what's in the foreground and the background.
Ah. Like skin.
I don't do the other thing because I need to get the double jump first before it works.
That's how I too push things around my environment. Calvin fact number 6.
That's not a Calvin fact, it's a Scotland fact.
It's 2. Calvin was once in a band called Jack Rabbit and the Hell Dookies, where he played the triangle and read Wayne's World fan fiction during the guitar solos. The band later kicked Calvin out and changed their name to Judas Priest and became more successful. Calvin is still trying to hold on to his glory days, continues to read fan fiction every time he listens to the band.
1. Judas Priest exists way before fanfiction ever does.
No, fan fiction's been around since fucking, I don't know, like as long as literature has been around.
God help us when that gets litigated in court.
Scotland fact number 8. Arthur's Seat in Edinburgh is actually an extinct volcano. This is the place to go in Edinburgh if you want some great views of the city from high, and it's it's a very short hike in Scotland. It's linked to legends about the semi-mythical King Arthur. Obviously, it's a little-known Scotland fact that it's actually not just any old hill, it is an extinct volcano. Catoplopus. You've been turned into a stone, Bulbin.
I am definitely going to die very quickly if I don't retry that.
New rule. Every time you rewind, I get to call you a noob. Noob.
Then I have to go back before the boss fight if I didn't do that.
Before the boss fight, really?
Yeah, because I haven't gone to a save room.
How?
Well, there's only just one there.
Oh.
They're quite spread out in this map.
It's pretty stupid that you beat a boss and it doesn't give you a save room.
Well, no, it doesn't give you. There's no auto save in the initial game.
It's so stupid.
You gotta fit this on a Game Boy Advance cartridge.
You do have the save state though, which is good.
Yeah, I probably should be using that a lot more than I am.
Definitely. Aww. Go shag it, Carl.
Oh Christ, another one. You get this one.
Okay. Hey, you're Soma, aren't you? You must be him.
Yes, but who the fuck are you?
Oh, forgive me. I'm Yoko Belnade.
Whoa, time out. Belnades?
Don't know.
She's related to one of the characters from the Netflix series.
The Witches.
She's Cypher's Belnades. She's from Cypher Belnades' family. She's Cypher's descendant.
Which one's Cypher?
Trevor Belmont's wife.
Oh, right, okay.
You know the one with the blue robe?
Yes.
So she's a descendant of that family.
I'm a member of the church.
How would a member of the church recognise me?
I know a child diddler when I see one. You've met Aluka, I mean Genya Arikado, right?
Okay, that's who Genya is.
Yep.
I did meet him, but he had a weird voice that was completely out of character. Now we know that he's actually Alucard.
He told me about you and asked me to help you if you're in trouble.
Arikado said that? That's hard to believe.
Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy. He may be looking out for you because you share some dark powers.
Wait, what? Did you say my powers are dark?
Oh, you mean you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh no, did I say something? Well, what's said is said. Essentially, you have the power to rule over and command monsters.
Rule over monsters? I have no desire to do that!
It comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it yet. And though I call it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon. Its user decides whether to use it for good or for evil.
Well, when you put it that way, I feel like it a little bit better. Since I got this power, I began to lose my sense of self.
You are yourself. There's no one else you could be. Don't second guess yourself. Be confident. That's most important.
Thank God the dialogue gets better in DS games. Thanks, Yoko.
I'm going back to John Lennon now. I'm not used to being thanked by people.
Jesus, never do that again, Ren.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. Have you seen a man named Graham?
Yeah, Pegasus-looking motherfucker.
He doesn't look remotely like Pegasus. Be wary of that man. I believe that he will inherit Dracula's powers.
Well, way to state the plot. No, wait. Not look like a bad guy.
Right, and I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is.
Alright.
Well, I must be going. I've got to find Graham. See you around.
Wish I played Bloodstain now.
Your fault. You started narrating them. That was my best attempt at doing a demure voice, by the way.
She's weird, 'cause she's not much of a demure character. Shit.
Believe me, if I had enough Calvin facts, I would be sharing them every time he rewinded, says Elliot. I've got some more facts to share. Scotland fact number 9. Okay. Right, to be precise, the castle sits on a volcanic plug called Castle Rock. It's been the site of a royal castle. Edinburgh Castle is also on an extinct volcano called Castle Rock. It's been the site of a royal castle ever since the 12th century, but with fortresses existing here before then. And it was very important to the Kingdom of Scotland. In its 1100-year history, it's had 26 identified sieges. One of them, I remember hearing, I know it was some kind of Scandinavian invaders.
Hang on a second.
The king was actually assassinated on the toilet. You might as well save everything. Oh.
Right. Now, we've got a wind back feature that doesn't involve rewinding.
Oh, Christ. It's the Tower Knight. Yeah,
It's called Great Armour, this one.
Nice. Yeah, the Scottish king was actually assassinated on the toilet. Nice. Some Scandinavian assassins, I don't know which, anyway, they climbed up the waste chute while he was sat on the shitter and stabbed him. Oh god, okay.
No, we're not doing them all.
At least I can't be bothered with the Calvin facts. I'm just going to send all the ones I have left at once and stick with the Scotland facts.
No, we're not doing them all at once. I've got enough to worry about as if having to...
Oh, boo-hoo, now you know how I feel. Is that the plot for Vinland Saga? Yeah, that's what it's all building towards, Reese. They're going to kill the Scottish royalty. Well, obviously, you didn't even need the rewind. Cool.
If we use this well enough, then I'm not going to have to worry too much about using the rewind feature.
True.
Oh, this guy. What's up, child? You doing this in a place like this?
Let me do the new characters.
All right.
Go, just skip because you've got dialogue. Because you'll always have dialogue if that makes sense.
All right, child. You're a rude grandpa.
I'll stick with yours then.
Oh, my apologies. My name's Hammer. The army ordered me to come here.
Hi, I'm Soma.
I thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. Don't you think that's a mean thing to do with a guy? So I just bailed on my mission.
What the fuck do you mean?
There were a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. I thought they'd be good customers, so I opened up a shop.
Ah, good for you.
There are weapons all around this castle and monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by. I'll give you a good deal. See you around. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha!
You suit this guy too well. I think now we have to have a conversation between him and Steiner.
Oh god, please. I think I'll have a seizure.
So now I've got the double jump.
It's a cool picture in the background. I love the sprite art. This is so pretty.
Game Boy Advance flashbacks for him.
So fun. Scotland fact number 9. Oh no, sorry. Fact number 7. Little do Nintendo fans know, Calvin had a part in the making of the famous Splatoon franchise. In fact, it was him who originally came up with the concept.
Oh, I need to play some more Splatoon today because they've done a new season.
Though the Squidlings were originally meant to be cats and the game was going to be much more phallic, the company decided not to credit him for his work. Number 8. As is well known,
Can I
Calvin...
rewind this bit, please? Because I've cocked up royally here, and I don't want to do the bloody dialogue again.
You do whatever, noob.
This is the last time I'm using it for a while.
As is well known, Calvin's favourite characters tend to be blonde girls with massive boobs. The reason for this is
For fuck's sake, it's such a coincidence.
As those girls. In quotes. I have the same colour hair, but if only I had the rack, he often thinks to himself. Maybe then he'll get the attention of his one true love, Tim Drimbo, the man with greasy fingers who works in his... Who the fuck is Tim Drimbo? That's a stupid name I'd come up with.
I got a whip sword.
Little to Elliot's knowledge, Calvin has been trying to steal his dog Ripley from him for years. He's tried numerous methods to try and get her, from lacing Elliot's food with laxatives to colouring himself in Heinz pig bean sauce.
Don't be disgusting.
To using a net and flying away in a balloon shaped like Meowth. All of which have failed.
Now that one I would actually have a balloon shaped like Meowth.
Ugh. The reason why he's so persistent with capturing Ripley is because he's tried to make an all-animal recreation of Tintin and thinks she would be perfect to play Captain Haddock.
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Several reasons. My sanity, reality.
He plans on dubbing all the voices for himself, though so far all he's got is a dead rat to play Rastapopoulos and 2 empty packets... Rastapopoulos. And 2 empty packets of Walker's Crisps to play Thompson and Thompson. Calvin has won the National Award for
I'll tell you what, next time we win a contest, it's Tintin facts.
Fair enough, that will be fun. Calvin has won the National Award for Biggest Complainer. It was a tough call between him and Birmingham football fan for a good while, until he saw someone doing one of the puzzles in God of War Ragnarok, at which point he won in a landslide.
I got a good level up there, so I'm going to save there.
Sounds good.
Don't want to lose that.
Scotland fact number 10. There are 3 official languages recognised in Scotland. Can you guess what they are? Probably not.
Celt, swearing, and English.
The first is English, the second is Scots, the third is Gaelic, or Scottish Gaelic. English is self-explanatory. Scots is an indigenous language of Scotland, thought to be an ancient variety of English, and is spoken by around 1.5 million people in Scotland. Gaelic is only spoken by around 87,000 people.
Save the game.
Did you know it's thought that Cumbria in England was a part of Wales historically?
Oh, I got the Skull Archer one.
Nice.
I want to get the Student Witch one, because that one's actually quite a good one.
Firing out cats.
It is. But it's a projectile that basically keeps going, so that's why I like using it.
Oh, nice.
So I just got to kill... I've got to grind killing these ones.
I like the little sound effect they make.
So I can't get under there yet, so I'm going to have to come back here. Music is great as usual. It's a Castlevania game, so...
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's a crime to have a Castlevania game without great music.
Did you know there's a new Amnesia game coming out?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
What about, is it released, is it?
No, it's coming out on Game Pass. It's going to be on Game Pass, so... I might check it out since it's on Game Pass.
I don't know whether to get the Street Fighter regular edition or the...
The Ultimate Edition means you'll get all the DLC characters as and when they come out.
Yeah, but it's an extra 20 quid. I know I'll be paying that much when they do.
Yeah, but you're going to pay that much when you get it anyway. You might as well get it out of the way.
Elliot, I'm a huge fan of ridiculous names and random characters being added to lore.
Yeah, you hang out with Jan playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's...
In fact, I want Tim Drimbo to play a bigger part in the Anime Amigos anthology.
Oh no, this is going to be a running gag.
What the fuck's what's her name? Quailag doing here? Elliot, did you add Quailag into this game?
Shut up, dog. There's a dog barking really loudly outside, I should say.
You weren't just talking about me.
No, I'm going to remember that future. I like the whip sword. This one's actually... It's not the most powerful weapon I got, but it is a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah, the enemies seem less threatening in this game. Only marginally, but... Weapons like the whip you seem to be having an easier time using than in the other games. Oh, nice. I hope so. They did what I requested. Thank you, Konami. What's the number in the top left, by the way?
What's your number?
There.
That's my health.
Oh.
Yeah, so they make it a lot more
So have you got a double jump now or something?
Yeah, I got a double jump now.
Right.
It's one of the things I like about Bloodstained. When you start that one up, the opening area gives you loads of weapons to try out.
Fact number 11. College is free university rather is free in Scotland for those of Scottish descent, or for Scottish people probably. This is one of the fun facts about Scotland that might make you feel pretty bad about how much your parents saved for your college fees. We're not American, or the hoops you have to jump through to get a scholarship. Yes, sirree. Higher education in Scotland is free, and there are some fantastic universities to boot, like St Andrews, which is where Prince William went, for instance.
Incidentally, I got a heart pendant there, but the scarf gives me a little more defense, so I don't want to trade off a bit of my defense for extra luck.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh shit, I didn't realise I was facing the wrong way there.
And I know that there was a debate on that recently about keeping tuition fees free for Scottish people in Scots universities.
I think they got it in the end.
Well, they're considering scrapping it to save money. Well, at least it's up for discussion. I don't think it's actually happening at this stage.
Yeah, no, you gotta go through a bunch of shit before you do that. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, of course you have to go through a bunch of shit in order to get.
It's actually interesting.
Scottish.
I was listening to a podcast with Nish Kumar in, and it was about the idea of the role of the monarchy in during around the time of the coronation. And one of the things they were talking about is if we did want to actually get rid of it, what would be the process of it? And basically, we'd have to have another fucking referendum.
Yep.
I was like, no referendums. I'm done with fucking referendums after last time.
Well, there might be another one coming because the majority of Brits at the moment support rejoining the EU and are pretty open towards immigration.
I just want Scotland to go independent so that way I can get a Scottish passport and they'll join the EU. There's a Scottish fact. There's both a Scottish fact and a Calvin fact.
Very selfishly, right, okay, so morally, politically, I fully support Scottish independence. Selfishly, I don't want it to happen. Yeah,
I know what you mean. I'm in the exact same position as you with that one. It's like, oh, don't go. You make us so much better.
Yeah, don't leave us, please, for the love of God.
And it was great. When the last referendum was happening in Scotland, there was a great sign outside a club in Liverpool that said, if Scotland divorce us, can they take custody of John Barrowman?
Nah, please.
I like John Barrowman.
He's apparently creepy.
I love Dr. Pepper! Boy!
I just noticed what they're called. Druga. Duraga, sorry.
Druga. Judaga.
Yeah, sometimes...
Please don't leave. What will we do without you and your haggis?
I've had haggis, it's nice.
It is.
There's a vegetarian haggis?
Probably. I've had meat one day before. I've not always been vegetarian.
Oh yeah, then you got infected. No, that's unfair.
What? Why have you started self-moderating that? You were always of the opinion of haha, Ren's a freak, he's vegetarian. Is it because you started going veggie a couple of days a week now?
No, it's because we're all going to have to soon. I won't go vegan, but I will go veggie. Because how do they live? It's fucking impossible.
Druga, why didn't you tell me this game was related to A Clockwork Orange?
Druga. It's been a while since I've seen Clockwork Orange, so I think I'm missing a reference there.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but the Droogs are the names for the gangs, aren't they? Or me and my Droogs.
I think I've powered up the winged skeleton one.
Oh, nice.
Let me try it out. Yeah, winged skeleton's level 2 now.
What's it do?
Well, it just fires a more powerful spear now.
Oh, cool.
Oh!
Right. Oh, the gang in it were called the Droogies.
Oh, that was it, yes. So now I get a 4. So now my strength is increased by 4. See, I know I've got a quick back one, but I keep forgetting I have it. Stop moving.
Got about half an hour, by the way. Just saying it.
Ah, it's going well then. Oh, fuck.
How many streams would you say it would take to finish this?
Depends, really.
It can't be that long given it's a Game Boy game, right?
I think it's sort of like 15, 20 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ.
Remember, Metroidvania games go on quite a while.
I wouldn't have thought that length of game would fit on the Game Boy.
You'd be surprised. Teleporting rooms.
Classic. I love the sprite work, it's so cool. I've been watching a retrospective on the King of Fighters series, and like seeing the earlier games, you know, mid 90s. Oh, it's just excellent.
Right back to where I started.
Nice. I just love the art style. Like this is just beautiful to me. It's so.
Well, you said we should do more retro games, and regrettably, Game Boy Advance is now retro. Why are we not doing this game for 10 weeks?
I agree, not for 10 weeks.
Alright, do you want me to swap to Bloodstained next week? Because I want to do a Metroidvania.
I don't know. Leave it to. I don't know. Ultimately,
I'm happy to do a I'm happy to do swap to Bloodstained next week because I really like it. And I think it is a better game than this one. I did this one because I felt this one would be better because we'd have the save state so we could save at any point. Let me check howlongtobeat.com.
Don't be shy now, you hear? It's good to be young. It's a good thing. Alrighty, back to business. Take a look around, friend. Want to buy something? I'll give you a good deal.
Let's get the castle map too, because that will come in handy. Oh yeah, it tells me how much. The combat knife, very strong weapon.
Show me to look. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look up howlongtobeat.com.
What's it called?
Aria of Sorrow.
Seven hours.
7 hours?
Yep, apparently.
That's if you're doing the bare minimum, surely.
Oh. 7 hours main story. Completionist 13.5 hours. Main and side stories 8 hours apparently.
I swear this was
average is 7.5, it says. Yes, 7.5 hours, so that would be 5 streams on average.
I swear I had another hammer, so I should be able to buy something to sell.
Well, you've got a hammer there. In the top left of the screen. Beep beep boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo boo boo.
I can afford the combat knife, and that's quite a good weapon.
Bagpipes are from Scotland. Used in poignant occasions across Britain and in military parades, bagpipes are a pretty big deal in the UK. They're from Scotland and are first mentioned in text in the 1400s. They're thought, however, to originate elsewhere, being evidenced in ancient Roman texts. The jury's out on this one. Well, as though it's not going to take ages for this one. Well, similar to kilts, which are thought to originate in Germany, I expect that pipes probably do the same. I mean, the Romans are renowned for fighting.
By the way, Reg, can you look up how long it is for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night?
Yeah, sure.
Because
I mean, the Romans are well documented as having fought many wars against the Germans, but is it a glory hammer? You'd have to ask this fella. I'd imagine he gets glory of the morning variety at some stage. Which one, sorry? Castlevania?
No, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, because that's the other option we have. Buy a couple of potions, I think. And then I'll earn a little more money for slightly better weapons. So I've really...
14 hours.
14 hours? Seriously? Not if I'm playing it.
Yeah, fucking right.
Anyway, what's wrong with this game? This game's awesome.
It's good fun, it's just not one I'd want to stick on for that long.
Why?
I don't know, I mean, I guess it's kind of repetitive gameplay, perhaps? If you're asking to do Bloodstained after this game,
No, I'm not going to ask you to do after this game. I'm just saying I'm happy to swap to this one if people don't want to watch this.
Yeah, I'd rather do a shorter one for a game like this. I don't think a Metroidvania is the most compelling to watch for like a long series, just because it is effectively repetitive combat, which is fine. It's not a critique of the series.
Well, no, it's because it's quite repetitive to begin with. Then it gets way more variety later down the line. That's the whole point of them.
Yeah.
If you want, I'll swap to.
No, I think stick with this. I think 7 hours is a good length for a game like this.
Anyway, we did Ender Lilies, and that went down well.
That took a long time, though. It felt like it took like a long time.
But it was awesome to see all those. That's all I wanted to do, is explore those new areas and. Oh bloody hell! Kept forgetting I need to change back.
I can only speak as the spectator standpoint, Cal.
Yeah.
It's not as interesting watching as it is to play. Not that it isn't like no fun. It is still fun, but yeah, I would say for a.
Especially when I'm about to die.
How recently did you save? Oh, you got a potion. That's fine.
That's the problem. The Combat Knights have got good power, but it's got no range whatsoever.
Well, it's useful for killing fragile enemies like the harpies there. Europe version.
Yeah, we're playing the European version of the game. Fine, let me double check that. What's the options there? Screen settings, standard.
Pixel perfect full? Oh no, don't full screen it. Just go for standard.
Let's see what the Pixel Perfect looks like.
Identical.
Doesn't look much different, yeah.
I'd just go back to standard. Sound. Let's do it. Boss fight.
No.
Dance hall. Play Gangnam Style. I do like this music actually, it's very fun.
What the...
Oh, do you want to do this one? Because I've taken a few recently.
Strange. I sense a dark power within you. Who are you? It's rude to ask a question before introducing yourself. Yes, you are right. I can't give you my name, but people call me Jay.
Short for Jimothy.
You will call you Jay? Why hide your real name? Are you a criminal? No. I have amnesia. I told you I was in an accident in 1999.
I'm told.
When I woke up...
Because if he had amnesia, then he would have forgotten that he told.
I woke up in a hospital and I'd forgotten my name and my past. Convenient. Oh, my name's Soma. The dark power. Were you born with it? Don't really know. First noticed it when I entered this castle. See. Guess I was mistaken. Mr. J, Mr. J!
I was just about to...
Have you come to this castle? Why have you come to this castle?
Why did you go British then? Why did you go London?
I don't know.
Mr. J!
I don't know why. I tried
Sound like a Cockney orphan. Mr. J, won't you buy the newspaper, Mr. J? It's Christmas!
In fact, since my arrival, I felt like my memory's returning. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
He looks like a Maybelline model, doesn't he?
Your accident occurred in 1999. Maybe Dracula was involved. You are correct, especially since I have magical powers.
You know, just because something happened in 1999 doesn't mean Dracula was involved.
Well, but you might say that, but I work for no one but myself. I must be going now. I'm sure we'll meet again. Yeah, see ya.
What important things happened in 1999?
Well, the Castlevania...
in real life?
Not much, no, just the turn of the millennium, really. It was a bit of a nothing year.
Yeah, I can't think of anything significant.
Like, I know Man United won the
Yeah, he caused it.
I know Man United won the triple that year.
Don't know who that is.
Manchester United.
Oh, Man U, sorry. Yeah, you've got him to blame, Elliot.
Love that. Dracula!
This is cool. I like this.
I don't.
Evidently.
That's probably not a save room. I think go down is the best bet right now.
Yeah, away from those monsters. Fact. The Romans really tried to invade... Oh, hang on, I've missed one, sorry. Scotland once had a baby queen. What we mean is that Mary Stuart, or more popularly known as Mary, Queen of Scots, became the actual Queen of Scotland in 1542 at the tender age of just
Ren,
6 days old. Well,
there's a BDSM version of the evil butchers.
excuse me. Hops around madly, flea man.
You get that one while I figure out what this does.
Oh my god, Dracula caused original Digimon anime. Yeah, 6 days old. She was literally born for the job. She had a tumultuous reign and spent the last 18 and a half years in custody in England, where she was subsequently beheaded at the order of Queen Elizabeth I. Number 15. The Romans really tried to invade Scotland, but they couldn't. It was just too difficult. The rest of Britannia, from around 42 AD, has been relatively defenceless, but Scotland, Roman military efforts only lasted around 40 years on and off in Scotland. Tough guys, so what happened? The Romans built a wall. Hadrian's Wall, in fact. Oh my god, fucking Dracula. Dracula caused One Piece. You played Tekken, right?
Yeah, Mokujin.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, why do I keep dying here?
Because you're rubbish. Four-letter word. There you go.
Oh, fuck's sake. All I'm saying is you want us to go by in 7 weeks, this is how we do it.
Bill Clinton was impeached in 1999.
Oh yeah, the blowjob he had with Monica Lewinsky. I mean, there's proof the American government can't cover anything up. They couldn't even cover that up.
My Otis one is a digital Dracula. It all makes sense now.
Oh, now I remember where I am.
The euro was introduced in 1999. That sounds portentous. Ah, what the fuck? Swamp monster. Every time.
Okay, fine. Fine, no more rewinds.
The Sopranos began in 1999. There's a lot of stuff about Yugoslavia. Apparently the US Coast Guard intercepted 4,300 kilograms of cocaine on the ship headed for Houston.
Fuck's sake, I can't rewind now.
You can.
No, I'm not having that. Fuck
You're gonna
that.
have to suffer.
There's a save point nearby, so I'm fine with that one.
Elliot, I don't know how you've managed to do it, but we've convinced Cal not to use the rewind feature. Oh my god, guess what debuted in 1999?
Slipknot.
Renowned American TV show. Cartoon.
Simpsons? No, way earlier than that.
99.
I've no idea.
Family Guy.
Alright.
Keep attacking. This is cool. It's crazy that this is on the Game Boy Advance. That did nothing. Yeah, Family Guy, guys. That was Dracula's cocaine.
Why are they taking away my rewind? Fuck's sake!
Oof.
This is why they could make it only 7 hours, because if you couldn't... Again, 7 hours if you just want to go from start to finish.
Yeah. I love the music for this section.
I'm not using the rewind with what you threatened.
Do you have health potions? Asks Reese.
No, I used them up to get here.
Ah. Big golem.
There's no way to get around the other side of it either.
hard to tell what his tells though. Fuck. Damn. Stop jumping, perhaps. Fact.
I don't care.
You brought this on yourself, Cal. You thought that you could play this game without using save scums.
Oh yeah, last time I didn't actually realise I had him until I got to the death battle.
Oh god. Scottish make whiskey without an E, apparently. One of the interesting facts about Scotland is that they spell their variety of whiskey very differently to how the Irish do. Okay, so it's not all that different, but that E is the all-important vowel between appearing to know what you're writing about and making a fool of yourself. You might actually know it as Scotch, as many people do. Big piece golem. Reese just sent a picture. Oh, it's got 2,100 attack, of course he's going to lose to it. Yeah, just stay close and try not jumping so much.
Except his hand gets me there.
Yeah, that's the only thing you want to be mindful of is his hand. You don't really need to. You just need to pay attention to his feet position and his hand. Careful. There you go. That was good. Nice. Careful with his hand. Hey, well done. See? Good job. Nice. Full heal. How come you don't get powers from defeating them, the bosses?
Because you get them usually after that. You do get them in Bloodstained, you get them from.
Skeleton Blades!
Right, now I get the low ones. Now I got the slide to get some of those areas that we...
Oh, sound.
I've seen before.
Save.
There's a save room right outside, but to be safe.
Yeah, to be safe.
Whoops. Oh, it also works an attack as well.
Oh, cool. Do you really hate that song so much that you'll risk insanity rather than hearing about...
Yes, I would.
Something that Elliot wrote there that I'm not going to read for your insanity.
You have chosen wisely today, Ren.
Is that a puppet?
Yes.
Kill the evil butcher!
BDSM version?
Yeah, I see that.
Fuck's sake.
That doesn't deal all that much damage, you know.
Okay, well let's compare it with another one then.
Use your whip.
No, this the combat blade does more damage.
No. Yeah, but you've got better range against monsters like that.
That does even less damage.
Try attacking with your whip, see what it does, how much damage it does.
It's a whip sword, technically.
Yeah. See, that does equivalent damage to the bird. I do like the evil butcher's death noise.
So in theory... Fuck's sake. Oh, hi, potion.
I don't like that marionette thing.
We'll sway to the Symphony of Destruction then.
Perfect. Fem Butcher looks like they're doing a Freezer cosplay. That's all Freezer is. Castlevania monster.
Okay, fine, you're right, the whip sword is way better.
I'd like it to be noted that this rewind condition will continue to future streams.
I thought I was meant to stop this now.
Stop what?
This one, because it... I thought I was changing up next week now.
No, this one's only 7 hours. Like, I think a longer form one.
Yeah, like Bloodstained would have gone on too long for everyone.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Even though it looks better than this. Like, really much better than this. Like,
this has a lot of charm to it, though, I think. Nice.
what's annoying is it doesn't actually... Again, unlike I will say actually as well, Bloodstained also has the mechanic of getting abilities from enemies.
Yeah.
But the RNG for it is way more... the RNG for it is way more temperamental than in this game.
Yeah.
See, now I got free on Winged.
In what way is there more RNG?
As in, it's such random if you're actually going to get the enemy that's going to drop the ability.
Yeah, that whip is quite strong, you know.
I'll tell you one that's non-negotiable for future is FF9 Remake, when that eventually comes out.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Scotland is home to the oldest tree in Europe. There's a yew tree in Fortingall that's said to be over 3,000 years old. Some say 5,000. Either way, that's a long time and one of the most interesting Scottish facts we could find. Local legend has it that it's under this tree that Pontius Pilate was born. Not bored. Might have been bored as well.
Ugh. Now I'm in the world.
Do you know the Roman Emperor Constantine?
Yeah, the one who basically made Christianity the prominent religion of Rome.
Yeah, he was coronated or he was hailed Augustus rather, in Britain, in York specifically. You can actually see the place that he was hailed Augustus outside York Cathedral. Meh, blah, blah, blah.
You get 4 games in this collection. You get this, Circle of the Moon. I can't remember what the other one's called. It's another one. And then Dracula X.
I've been playing Bioshock Infinite recently. Oh my
cool.
god, I can't believe that. How old's that game?
Quite a few years.
Is it like a decade? Is it around Skyrim?
About a decade,
Skyrim time.
Around. There's a bit after Skyrim, but
It is amazing to me. It is... Like, I'm blown away by it, frankly. I'm really enjoying it.
should I tell you? 2012.
2012, was it? Wow. 11 years old. I'm
Oh no, I got something really good there.
You can go back.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily come back unless I do the rewind.
Oh.
I'm gonna just load my old save file.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not save scamming now.
Well, no, because you were loading and saving is fine. Yeah, I'm blown away that can even be played on the Switch. It looks great to me.
Yeah, it does work well on the Switch. I'll tell you one that I've gone back to playing on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
New Pokemon Snap.
Oh, how come?
I just felt a need for it. It still really holds up. And I said this thing to Joe the other day. It's a bit weird that it's one of my favourite Switch games now.
Maybe.
Because I really like New Pokemon Snap.
What do you like so much about it?
It's a really nice, relaxed game. Like I'm going down and doing some of the requests I haven't done. The other day I did. So I did one yesterday. I took a bunch of pictures, and I got a Pokemon that I hadn't caught a picture of before.
Oh wow!
And I thought, how the hell have I missed that? This game's been out that long, and I've missed that. I was like, I didn't know there was a Starmie there.
Well, there you go. It's like I think it speaks to the quality of the game when you can play it so much upon release and come back to it later and still find new things. It's one of the reasons I really like the Arkham games. It still really holds up, he says, about a game that's 2 years old.
Yeah, it came out in 2021, but I think a lot of people did not give that game enough credit when it came out.
What would you say would be enough credit?
As in, it should have got like 9 out of 10s.
Really? One of the best looking Switch games, Reese says.
Yeah, no, I agree. It looks stunning. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna die here now.
Yeah, these guys are bastards. Don't save over or anything. Because he... Oh no, he still save, but I was going to say don't save over or something, because...
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here a while.
Yep, we got 5 minutes. The Winged Skeleton!
Yeah, but I think the reason... I just think people said, oh, it's a small game, therefore we can't give it anything above an 8. But I was thinking, why? Why can't we give it anything above an 8? Because it's... Fuck's sake!
I think the argument would be that it's too limited in scope.
Yeah, but you could say that, but it's not... Why would you say something limited is good? Like, everyone loves Tetris 99. That's very limited in scope, but it works because because you limit the scope, you end up concentrating on the thing that really matters.
Well, in that instance, it's Tetris, and it's you know what you're getting with Tetris, and in the same way, you know what you're getting with Pokemon Snap, and you're not. There's nothing mind blowing about the gameplay. In my mind, I wouldn't think about Pokemon Snap. In the same way, there's nothing mind blowing about Tetris.
I would say
that's a good point. Yeah,
Pokemon Snap still does have that replayability factor of it, especially more than the original one, the N64. That one.
Do you think? I mean, Tetris 99 having multiplayer as well is a big difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Also, I'm not trying to discern Tetris 99. I'm just saying there's another example of a game that probably wouldn't score that highly, but I bet you everyone's going to play that and talk about that for years.
A 9 for me would be.
I'll put it this way: I put my score down for I can't remember what I scored at the time, but
a 9 for me would be a game like a 9.5 would be a game like Portal.
What about?
I wouldn't class an on rails photo taking game as a 9.
Like, for example, I would say Mario Party Superstars fits in that category for 9 out of 10, but small game.
Do you think a 9?
Yeah, because it's just so well put together in how it handles being a Mario Party game.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't because...
So maybe the discussion then is 9.5, or a 9 rather, for a Mario Party game, or for a Pokemon Snap game. You know,
yeah.
Ali would say an 8, maybe not a 9. Because you can have a very good game compared to previous entries.
Stupid Elliot's fucking thing about living on a prayer lyrics. It's forcing me to do.
He's already written something. That didn't trigger you. You can't just.
It did. I'm controlling myself.
Oh my god.
Right, where am I now? Tell me I'm not having to do all that again. Oh no, I did. Fuck it, I'm just going from here.
Hang on, is this before that boss?
No, I've beaten the boss.
Thank fuck.
Because I haven't swapped the whip sword yet.
Thank God.
Let's quit that now. So you're going to get the harp. What's the cape do?
I've no idea.
Oh, the cape's rubbish.
Make sure that you're saving, by the way.
Yeah, relax, I've done it. How long have we got?
3 minutes.
Again, we can just stop at any point.
Just rewind. Tell you what, when you next get to that bit, the first rewind won't count. They are.
Well, the difference is I'm coming in with a lot better health this time at the minute.
True.
Because I've gone back and just said, right, there's clearly no way I'm getting through there with that much health.
Yeah. Ow.
Tell you what, I could...
Sure you can!
I could spend it next week for us to do a Street Fighter stream and just try out the multiplayer.
Oh shit. Yeah, Street Fighter is coming out, isn't it? Damn, that would be really cool. Oh, well, I'd love to do a playthrough of the story after Ragnarok.
Oh no, I can't because there's only one save file and I gotta do it for my bloody review.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I could just play one character and just do that story.
No, what I mean is one character per profile. You have to start it again if you want to make a new character.
How do you mean?
As in, it's one character. You're not allowed to make another one. If you make another one, you have to start the story again. Oh,
I see. No, but presumably there'll be character story mode, like...
No, there's only, not a launch.
Are you sure?
There's arcade mode, but...
Yeah, arcade mode is story mode, effectively, isn't it?
Not this time, no. Story mode's different this time. Story mode's with your custom character.
Okay, but arcade mode is where you do a series of battles and then you fight a rival and then you do another series of battles and then you face the boss, right?
Not this time, I don't think, no.
I do have one, actually.
Yeah, but it's not linked to my YouTube account.
Yeah. There's no reason that couldn't be done.
I can't be asked for him, to be honest. Also, it has to be linked to your PS Plus account, I believe, as well, and that'll definitely get me in trouble.
I don't think it'll get you in trouble.
It's actually... What the fuck? Oh my god, it's a living sword.
Oh, it's
a living sword.
Ghost is wielding that sword.
Oh, I've got a teleport location. Brill. Right, that's a save.
Sherlock Holmes came from Scotland. We all know Sherlock Holmes didn't actually come from Scotland. Wait. He was from London and lived on Baker Street, right? But the guy who created him... Okay, that doesn't count. Scottish author Arthur Conan Doyle was obviously Scottish and was born in Edinburgh, so there you go.
Right, so...
One more fact. Whiskey making is a tradition dating back to 1495, the first written account of whiskey when it was called aquavita, water of life. It must be aged for at least 3 years in oak barrels. Any more than that is bound to get better with age. The bottle will tell you everything you need to know. So, it's 7 o'clock now. Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday for more God of War.
Yeah.
And this on Thursday, I'm assuming?
Yeah, unless we want to make a change.
Cool. Okay. Well, until then, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you very soon.
See you soon.